Windbreakers. Alright, still going through it. I am now on season 2, right? Like, again, still working through season 2. Season 1, I mean, how do I feel about Windbreakers? Like, Windbreakers is a very particular anime. Very, very particular anime. Meaning, if you like the whole kumbaya, everybody gets along, the power of friendship, this is your anime. Like, even though it's not for me, like, flat out, like the softest thugs I've ever seen, or quote unquote thugs, or maybe they're not supposed to be thugs, I don't know, right? But I'm not like, what do you call that, jaded, right? Meaning, all because the power of friendship is not for me doesn't mean there aren't people out there that enjoy that kind of content. You know, like, some people like a feel-good kind of anime. I won't even say kind of anime, like, there's certain shows, right? And, you know, some people like horror, some people like the feel-good, some people like drama, right? I will argue majority of shows need to have drama regardless, but there are people who do like to watch shows for the feel-good factor, right? Like, I want the power of friendship. I want the sense of the love of friendship can conquer all. That is Windbreakers. I am telling you, from what maybe season 2 is going to be a little bit different as I'm getting through it, but like, without a shadow of a doubt, season 1, the softest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, the only redeeming factor of Windbreaker in general is the action. Even the action isn't like top tier, right? Because there are animes that, like, new animes now, and obviously old animes, like, the action is just better. So Windbreaker's action is a redeeming factor. It's above average. It's not like base level action, right? Like, they do a really good job with, like, the poses and the fight scenes and the positioning. Like, they do a really good job. Like, I can tell it stands out, right? That's what I think their focus is trying to be on. But they're also trying to be like good guys, meaning like every other gang acts like a gang. They're the only ones who aren't acting like a gang. And maybe it's going above my head. Maybe I'm missing the point of Windbreakers where it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a gang that isn't really a gang. They're here to protect the town and do good deeds. They're the good guys. They're like, you know, like, I don't say like the soft guys, but like, they're gentlemen. Maybe they're supposed to be gentlemen, and everybody else is thugs, even though they're in a gang. But they're a gang for good, maybe. Listen, to each his own. It's the softest nonsense I've ever seen in my life, right? But again, this is a very unbiased review of the soft thugs, right? They do I won't say like a good job. They do a decent job at tugging on your heartstrings a little bit. Meaning like, what was it? Like, giving you a sense of, wow, like, they really have some back history, or wow, they really care. Again, quote unquote, the power of friendship. For me, like, there are just certain shows that just do it better. You know, like, without being like, it's just very, very, to me, it's just very, very, very corny. It's very, very, very corny, right? I can watch any anime, so I'm gonna get through it, but it's just too corny for my taste. I'm gonna contradict myself, because, you know, if you watch my videos, like, hey, we don't read over here, but there is a manga that I have read. I'm not sure if it's a warrior sensei. It's like, pretty much, he's like a night teacher, and he kind of helps kids, troubled kids in certain situations. Like, that to me, I feel like it's more relatable. So I did read that. If it's really, really good, like my comic, we read those things over here. But besides that, majority of it is all anime, right? We don't read over here in this channel unless it's really, really, really good. Keep that in mind. But yeah, a warrior sensei, the night teacher, I think that story, in terms of just like, you know, people from underprivileged situations, like darker situations, and just uplifting, I feel like that's a lot more relatable compared to Windbreakers. I feel like Windbreakers is trying to do that, meaning like every kid has like this weird, I won't say really dark, but like, you know, underprivileged backstory, back end, and like they come to the school and it's like, hey, like, we will embrace you, we will uplift you, you don't have to worry about your dark past per se, we can delete your whole past, that kind of shit. And I'm just like, cool. They just do it in a really corny way, and it just comes off really soft, because at the end of the day, it's like they're trying to combine thugs and gangs to, oh, but no, they can help people. Nobody's saying that they can't help people, but why do you need to be in a gang? Why do you have to be like thuggish to like help people? Just help people. You get me? Like, the weirdest thing about Windbreakers, again, this is strictly the anime. So for all my book readers out there that's like, oh, you don't know anything, it's like, bro, like, I didn't read the book. This is strictly the anime. All right, so all because you're privy to information that I'm not privy to doesn't mean that my opinion isn't valid. If you watch strictly the anime, especially just season 1, it's ridiculous. Like, where are the teachers? Like, if you look at the school, I'm like, my friend, why are you even going to school? Where are the teachers? Is this just a hangout spot? Like, you might as well not call it a school. You might as well call the place a hangout spot. So you guys have all this graffiti, hangout spot, supposed to be a school, no women, thugs, but they're thugs for righteousness. Like, here's the thing. I would even like get on the premise if they kind of acted the way they're supposed to be. Like, meaning like, hey, like, you know, like, I won't say be thuggish, but like have some like decor. Like, not everything can be cured by the power of friendship, but it's very, I feel like there are a lot of factors in Windbreakers that's really, really contradictory. I'm just like, they're trying to fool me. Maybe they fooled you. I feel like they're trying to fool me and assault. Like, it's very disrespectful. I feel like as I'm watching it, it's very disrespectful. I feel like they're disrespecting my intelligence. I'm like, there's no way you're gonna incorporate these fight scenes. Like, there's no, like, let's say everybody was friends, then there would be no need for fight scenes. But it's Windbreakers, so there's fight scenes. So why are you trying to argue the power of friendship while incorporating fight scenes, while saying you guys are thugs, while not really being thugs or gangs, and you guys are helping people, so you guys are contradictory to the other thugs that, if you look at any other group they fought, they're actually thugs, like, or gangs, like real gangs that like do mischief. So I guess these guys aren't doing mischiefs, but like they need to call themselves in a group or gang. Like, too much contradictions for me. Too much contradictions. But it would even be the end of the world again if they didn't come off as soft as they do. I feel like the group in general, it just comes off really, really soft. Not Sakura. I feel like they're trying to convert him to be softer than what he is. Which, like, nobody's saying there's anything wrong with being soft, but it's just like what is the purpose of the show? Like, if you guys are gonna be hard thugs or gangs or gang members or whatever, then do that. But if you aren't, then just take that factor away and be like, hey, like, the purpose is friendship and overcoming. You can do that without highlighting the gang culture, essentially, you know, delinquency culture. Like, you don't have to highlight that. And again, I feel like I know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to do too much in a short time frame, and it's almost like, yeah, like, if you just want to highlight people who come from like rough upbringings and how this place not only brings them together but makes them better, there's a better way to do that than how they're doing it. But I feel like they're doing it because it kind of sells. So like fight scenes, delinquency, like gangs, the idea of those things, you hear it and it's like, oh wow, this is probably going to be good, right? Like, who doesn't love a good shootout? Kind of gang. Who doesn't love somebody getting slapped up? Or, you know, like, oh yeah, like, we're the biker gang. Yeah, we're about to, like, who does? You're going to be attracted to that thinking one thing, and then you go into it and it's like, no, don't do that, we're friends. And you're going to be like, you tricked me. Like that, I feel like that's what Windbreaker, essentially season 1, like I feel like they tricked me, right? But again, I am, maybe once I finish season 2, it will be like a little bit different. I feel like it won't, but you know, I'll be judging that. But I mean, this is my take. If you feel differently about Windbreaker season 1, let me know. Again, the redeeming factor of it is the fight scenes, like, and fight scenes are slightly above average, unfortunately, because the fight scenes are good, but like, I feel like the standard for fight scenes is just so high nowadays. Like Solo Leveling, Dragon Balls, like the fight scenes, like the standard for fight scenes, Jujutsu Kaisen, is so high that despite the fact that in my personal opinion, Windbreaker fight scenes is really good, Sakamoto Days, like the what do you call it? Like the bar for fight scenes is just too high nowadays. So Windbreaker's fight scenes is really good, but if you have to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, it's mid. At this point, it's mid. It's mid compared to Solo Leveling. It's mid compared to Dragon Ball Z. It's mid compared to Sakamoto Days. Like hands down, Sakamoto Days fight scenes is fire. It's way fire than Windbreaker. That's the truth. But they're trying. They're trying. So, I mean, that's my take. Definitely tell me what you like or what you think in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It's your man MES. I'm out.